This had some observers wondering if the presence of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese would have the stands packed for Team USA.
This time through, I mean, we didn't have nearly enough in stock for just the regular jersey T-shirts and whatnot, and then it's just been nonstop.
The basketball world is abuzz with the latest bombshell dropped by Diana Taurasi regarding Caitlin Clark. The debate has intensified, touching on player selection, marketing strategies, and the future of women's basketball. Let's delve into the controversy and explore why this is more than just locker room talk. To understand the gravity of this situation, we first need to appreciate Caitlin Clark's exceptional performance on the court. Clark isn't just another player making waves in women's basketball, she's a statistical powerhouse. Her accomplishments are remarkable. She ranks 12th in points scored, 19th in rebounds, and an impressive 5th in three-pointers made. These numbers are more than just statistics, they signify Clark's versatility and her profound impact on the game. Clark's influence extends beyond raw stats. Her ability to change the momentum of a game with a single play, her court vision, her knack for creating opportunities for her teammates, and her clutch performances in high-pressure situations all contribute to her unique value as a player. She's not just a scoring machine, she's a game-changer, a true standout in the sport. Despite her stellar performance, Clark was notably absent from the roster for the Olympic team. This decision has left fans and analysts perplexed. How could a player of Clark's caliber be overlooked for such a prestigious event? To grasp the magnitude of this decision, we must compare Clark to other top guards in the league. When looking at the stats, Clark often leads the pack. Whereas some guards might excel in one or two areas, Clark's comprehensive performance across various metrics sets her apart. The decision to exclude Clark from the Olympic team raises questions beyond mere roster choices. It reflects deeper issues within women's basketball regarding player selection, marketing, and management at the highest levels. Some argue that this exclusion reflects outdated criteria for team selection, while others see it as a missed opportunity to highlight fresh talent and attract new fans to the sport. The controversy surrounding Clark's exclusion reveals systemic issues in how women's basketball is promoted and covered. While Team USA secured their 8th consecutive gold medal in women's basketball, the victory was overshadowed by a notable lack of media buzz. Only 18 reporters covered the team's Olympic matches, a stark contrast to the extensive media presence typically associated with such dominant performances. This lack of media attention is troubling and speaks to a broader issue of disinterest or inadequate coverage of women's sports. Whether it's due to scheduling conflicts, budget constraints, or a deeper systemic issue, the fact remains that significant changes are needed to elevate women's basketball coverage to the level it deserves. Supporters of the team's selection process argue that the gold medal victory vindicates the choice to go with more experienced players. They suggest that the team's success proves Clark wasn't necessary for achieving their goals. On the other hand, critics see the exclusion of Clark as a monumental mistake, not just for the team's performance, but for the sport's growth and popularity. Prominent commentator Stephen A. Smith has labeled Clark's omission as a business failure, suggesting it was a missed opportunity to showcase one of the most exciting young talents in women's basketball. This perspective raises a crucial point. The Olympics are not only about winning medals, but also about using the platform to introduce and promote emerging stars. The marketing and business aspects of women's basketball cannot be ignored. Historically, marketing has played a significant role in shaping the public's perception of the sport. When comparing the attention given to men's basketball, individual stars are celebrated, and their careers are followed closely. This star power drives interest, attracts sponsors, and fuels the sport's growth. By leaving Clark off the Olympic team, there is a sense that the opportunity to introduce a rising star to a global audience was missed. This decision is more than a roster choice. It's a reflection on how women's basketball is positioned and promoted at the international level. Clark's absence from the Olympic team is not just a personal setback, it highlights broader challenges facing women's basketball. It underscores the need for a reevaluation of how players are selected and how the sport is marketed and covered. The current approach to promoting women's basketball seems to be missing a critical element: engaging fans and capturing media attention. The debate extends to the future of the sport. How do we balance experience with potential? How do we ensure that women's basketball continues to grow and evolve in a way that reflects the talent and excitement within the game? Despite the controversy, Caitlin Clark's impact on women's basketball cannot be denied. Her rookie season with the Indiana Fever has been nothing short of sensational. Clark has been breaking records and captivating audiences, with Fever games becoming must-see events. The surge in attendance, with over 16,000 fans packing the stands on average, is a testament to her influence. Clark's games are also setting television records. 14 of the 16 most-watched WNBA games this season featured the Fever, demonstrating the significant impact Clark has on viewership. The WNBA All-Star Game, which drew 3.4 million viewers, tripling the previous year's numbers, further highlights the Clark effect. Merchandise sales are booming as well, with Clark jerseys and gear flying off the shelves. The demand is so high that stores are struggling to keep up. This level of fan engagement and support is indicative of Clark's unique appeal and the potential for her to drive the sport's growth. Clark's exclusion from the Olympic team and the subsequent lack of media coverage at the Olympics highlight a critical juncture for women's basketball. Winning games isn't enough. The sport needs to find innovative ways to engage fans, attract media attention, and showcase its stars. This might involve rethinking how teams are selected for major tournaments, developing new marketing strategies, or enhancing how games are broadcast and covered. One thing is clear: the sport cannot afford to ignore rising stars like Caitlin Clark. These players bring excitement, skill, and new fans to the game, and they have the potential to elevate women's basketball to new heights of popularity and success. The WNBA's current surge in popularity is a positive sign, but it also underscores the need for continued efforts to promote and support women's basketball. As the league and the sport evolve, the decisions made today will shape their future growth and success. It's time for everyone involved, teams, media, and fans, to work together to ensure that women's basketball reaches its full potential. The controversy surrounding Caitlin Clark's exclusion from the Olympic team has sparked a necessary conversation about the state of women's basketball. It's not just about one player or one tournament. It's about the future of the sport and how it is perceived and promoted. The challenges facing women's basketball are significant, but they also present an opportunity for growth and transformation. By addressing these issues head-on, the sport can continue to evolve and thrive, showcasing the incredible talent and excitement that players like Caitlin Clark bring to the game.